That's terrible. I'm not gonna. I apologize. Welcome to the show. Welcome to Super Mario Galaxy. We have Cat Cosplay with us today.
Hello.
Congratulations,
Hello.
first woman on the show. You love to see it.
Yes, first woman indeed.
Not you know, sometime look playing Kingdom Hearts with dudes is cool, but it's too much.
Oh yeah, of course, man.
Of
course, there's only so much testosterone you can take.
It's a lot. Oh god, okay. So we're playing on the Switch, the Mario 3D All-Stars version. And now I just remembered how wild it is to have to do all the motion stuff with my controller instead of a Wii remote.
Oh, you're doing it with the motion and oh, that's right, yeah, because you would have unplugged your Joy-Cons and stuff.
Yeah, no, we've got the Pro controller going, and I don't know, it was weird. It was really weird when I first did it, and now it's like, because I'm too used to pointing.
Oh yeah.
I
mean, playing this on the Wii, like back in 2007 when it came out, it was a lot easier to use motion control.
Yeah. Did you have this when it came out? Did you play this when it came out?
Yeah, I did. 100% I played it when it came out. It's like my favorite like Mario game in the entire world, which is probably like overrated to say, but I absolutely love it.
I feel like it's definitely one of the ones where it's like, I feel like the two main answers for that are like the 3D Marios. Like, people who are like a decade older than us are like, yo, Super Mario 64 was revolutionary. We went from 2D pixels to 3D, yo. And then we get to be like, yo, we went to space, though.
Absolutely.
We took it out the damn stratosphere.
Listen, man, there's nothing better than space.
That is true. Maybe underwater, but there's no Mario underwater. Well, wait, no, Hank, wait a minute. That's entirely not true at all. In fact, that was
entirely not true whatsoever.
More Mario underwater, please. I'm sure everyone would love that. Oh.
Of course, and the underwater themes slap.
But no, speaking of playing this when it came out, I didn't own it, but I distinctly remember renting it from Video Easy over one weekend and beating the whole game in that weekend. Like normal.
Now that is
9-year-old,
awesome.
10-year-old type beat. That seems to be the wave.
Yeah.
All right, so there's like notoriously no canon in Mario games, but was Mushroom Kingdom always just a floating rock in space?
No, I don't think it was. Mushroom Kingdom's always just been kind of like this area, I guess. I don't know. I'm not too like heavy into like the Mario lore. I don't know too much about it.
What Mario lore?
You are absolutely right. Listen, I don't think I've played a 3D Mario game since like, I guess New Super Mario Bros. On the Wii. Or
wait, so you didn't play Odyssey?
I'm talking main game. No, I do have the game. I still need to play Odyssey. I haven't played Odyssey yet. I do need to though. I was tempted to grab Super Mario 3D World and Bowser's Fury though. That came out like a little bit ago. Bowser's furry. I mean, look at the top of his head. Look at the top of his head.
He do be having the mohawk though. He do be having biker hair.
Absolutely. He's rocking that punk style.
I
hope I don't get absolutely called out for that.
No, this is what we do. Immediately being on this show, you're better than everybody on the internet. We're impervious to being called out.
Of course.
Because what's somebody going to do? Complain about us on Reddit?
Exactly. Like, what are they going to do?
I don't acknowledge the existence of Reddit, just in general, as a rule of thumb. All right, can I spin yet? No.
That is completely fair. No, you don't learn to spin until you get,
to the first. You chase
star.
the rabbit. Yeah. Okay. See, I'm a fake fan. I haven't played this.
Help me! Damn. God damn, this bitch can never like stay like not captured.
Like skip. Hello? No. Is there speed running for this? Is there speed running for Galaxy? I don't think I've ever seen it. But
yes, there is. I'm pretty sure there is speed running. Well, I mean, there's literally levels in the game where, like, you got the comets, and it's a speed comet, and you got to beat a level under a certain time limit.
That and there's speed running for like literally everything. I've seen speed runs for Cooking Mama 2 on the DS.
Wait, hold up.
Yeah,
really?
That's real. There's a Jaden Animations video where she does it. Because you just go to a category where you're like,
oh my God.
It's not like hard currently to find a game that doesn't have it, like some obscure game that doesn't have a speed run. Like, I'm pretty sure there's no speedrun
Yeah.
for Ricky Ponting International Cricket 2005. So as long as you like
Oh yeah, probably
play
not.
it, so long as you play something in one go, you can get the world record.
Yeah.
I have no idea what.
Exactly. As long as you're not trying to do some shit like a Zelda game, because
Yeah.
everyone speedruns
Yeah.
those.
I've been watching a lot of someone's speedrunning Hitman, the more recent Hitman games,
Oh yeah.
which is like simultaneously really cool and also defeats the entire purpose of a Hitman game. Like, the whole point of those games is to, like, you know, take your time, immerse yourself in the world, find options.
Yeah.
But it's just like, if you walk to this specific point, you can shoot this specific person in this second, and it's like, damn, game designers must hate it, but also pretty based.
Yeah, true. I mean, like, honestly, like, they probably... I feel like it kind of takes the fun out of it sometimes to speedrun a game that shouldn't necessarily be speedrun. Like, just enjoy the game for what it is.
It's true.
You know, like, the people who, like, there's people that speedrun, like, Pokemon, Minecraft as well, like, is a big one that people speedrun.
Yeah.
Listen, I have never beaten the Ender Dragon in my life, okay? But I don't care, because I'm just building stuff, and I'm mining stuff, and I'm having fun.
And I'm
That's the whole essence of playing the game.
It's the two words in the title.
I'm mining and I'm crafting.
I think I've only ever beaten the Ender Dragon once, but that's beside the point. Isn't space lovely?
Yeah, true. Space is gorgeous. Look at that little bunny.
It's wild actually looking at the gameplay now, because this is one of those things where it's like, I haven't played since the original version. And so it's like, I can't tell if this is just like looking really good for now, or if it's like, I don't remember how much of this is rendered out really beautifully on the Nintendo Wii. For all intents and purposes,
yeah. Well, from what I remember, at least playing on the Nintendo Wii, because I've still got a Wii and I've still got the game. It's like, obviously they probably just made it a lot more crisp for the Switch. Because, you know, they're all about remastering graphics and all that, and just porting stuff to the latest console. But I would say, like, out of the three that they brought on to 3D All-Stars, Mario Galaxy looks the best because, of course, it's the most recent game, so it's a lot easier to remaster those graphics rather than the polygonal mess that was Mario 64.
All 64 bits of it, just scrape it
all
on.
64 bits of it, indeed.
Oh, dear. It was wild to think that, like, I don't know, like, the thing that this game was only available to buy for 6 months, that was kind of wild. Like, I got it.
It was wild,
That's
yeah.
It's like some Disney Vault shit, where it's like, this is literally only going to be available for a certain amount of time, so it becomes much more valuable later on.
Yeah, but I can guarantee you, if you walk into like any like JB Hi-Fi EB games, they're bound to have, or especially JB Hi-Fi, they're bound to have a million copies that they haven't sold yet. Because it was a lot longer than 6 months that this game was still out, like, to buy.
Yeah.
You know, the whole marketing sell point was that it was like a limited thing. You know, not many people are going to be able to get it.
It's not going to be around forever.
First of all, like, it was still selling like plenty of months down the track from what I remember. And, you know, scalpers obviously take advantage of that crap. They'll buy it and then resell it at like $100, being like, "Oh yeah, this is amazing." No, it's just 3 old Mario games remastered for the Switch. That's all it is.
True.
The main reason I got it was to play through 64 and Sunshine, because I'd never actually gotten the chance to play through all of those games.
No, I've never got Sunshine. I had 64. This is my favorite like game story of all time. I went to a garage sale, and that's why I'm a big advocate for garage sales. When I was like 15, and I was wandering around, and I was like, damn, this is nothing cool, because you never know what's there. And then at one point, I found a plastic bag with a Post-it note on it that said $5. And inside was a Nintendo 64, Super Mario 64, and Banjo-Tooie.
Damn, that's good.
And I was like, I freaked out, very calmly walked over.
That is great for $5.
I was freaking out. Like, I scoped around, seeing if there were any enemy gamers around, took it to the front, went,
Of course.
Yes, ma'am, I would like this plastic bag with the stuff in it. And she was like, yeah, cool, go home. I'm like, and then I ran down the street all the way home and went, oh, it's on.
Nice.
And then I found out there was no controller.
Oh no! Oh no! That's the worst. Oh
Not
man.
a single. I was like, I just sat there for days just looking at it, going, you are so cool, but also a paperweight at this point.
Exactly. Oh man, that's a big yikes for me. I do remember playing the Nintendo 64 for sure, and I played part of Mario 64. That and like, I did a little bit of like Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. Never finished them though.
No, that was the wild thing.
But the 64 was like
that was the wild thing.
Different era. It was great.
They always ported N64 games to the DS. Like, did you ever have or see that
Mario
64
yes.
DS?
I remember. Yes, I did. I used to have a friend that had it. I never got it myself, but I definitely saw that she had it and played it. And I was like, yo, this was like one of the first times I had seen it ported over to the DS. And I thought it was the coolest thing because it was like you could use the touch stylus instead to stretch out Mario's face on like the intro screen.
Yeah.
Whereas like on the Nintendo 64, you'd use the controller and you just pull.
You just yank his nose off.
Yeah, but with the touch stylus, it was like so much more fun. But you know, looking back on it now, it's just kind of like, hey, yo, what?
It's wild as like a child, you don't realize how impressive some ports are. Where it's like, damn, this game used to have to run on this big chunk of Nintendo hardware, and now it's on an SD card.
Yeah, it's
within the space of what, like 8 years?
Precisely, it's crazy the way that they've advanced through like some of at least their porting, like for a lot of games. But at the moment, it seems like that's all they're doing nowadays from Nintendo, especially with the recent release of the Skyward Sword port, which was like, oh my god, scalpers got their hands on those bloody Joy-Cons so quickly. Like, it was ridiculous. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm sure a lot of Zelda fans were super happy to have that game, like, come out for, a modern console. But I think a lot of people are starting to question, like, is it really just money gouging at this point? Like,
well, it seems like the smartest thing to do for a company like Nintendo when all of their brand is just all of these popular games that you literally love. They're literally like the video game Disney. Like, with the limited release stuff for Mario 3D All-Stars, it's exactly what Disney do with... Do you know how, like, Disney released their, like, old animated movies, but you can't, like, steadily purchase them? They create this, like, artificial... there's a term for it that I'm blanking on right now. But, like, an artificial scarcity where they're like...
Archive?
This is so... Yeah, well, they keep everything in the archive because they're like, this is the special release of Cinderella, and if you don't get it now on VHS, you'll have to wait until it comes back out of the vault. And it's like...
Yeah, it's really odd.
Well, I think it's entirely the reason why they're such a prestige brand and why so many motherfuckers pay for Disney Plus, because it's all there.
You're right. I'm not gonna say I don't have Disney Plus. Like, I'm lucky that I got Disney Plus, and I like just going on there and watching some of the old movies. Like Big Hero 6 is a fave of mine, so I tend to go on there and watch Big Hero 6. But then I never fall for the premium stuff where you got to pay extra, like what they've done with Black Widow and like a couple of the other movies they brought out. I think, did they do the same with Luca?
They did. No,
which I still haven't watched.
No, they didn't do it with Luca because I've watched Luca. And I was like, oh, cool, this is not going to cost me $30. I don't think they do it with the Pixar stuff because it's so, like, popular to do. So, but, like...
Yeah, true.
It's more like the big budget stuff like Black Widow. They've done it for Black Widow, Cruella, Jungle Cruise quite recently.
Oh, yeah.
And Mulan. It's stuff that they really, like, need to make the money back on. But,
yeah, especially with, you know... Rona.
Yeah.
They haven't been able to put it out to the movies, but it's also like in a way they've still lost money to a certain degree.
Yeah,
because people still pirate the shit out of it.
Well, yeah, and it's so much easier to do that with all the digital stuff too, because it's like I'm not trying to expose myself or anything, but if I wanted to, the same way that you are currently viewing crisp Super Mario Galaxy gameplay is the same way I could be pirating literally every Disney movie right now. But I choose not to, because that is my profession, and I respect the industry. And also,
Exactly.
and also fuck Disney. Fuck those guys.
Fuck Disney.
Fuck Disney. We're staunchly anti-Disney business practices. But we'll shill Nintendo all day because that's real art.
Because that's any better.
Yeah, Nintendo is. That's the thing. When people get mad at Nintendo, I can't fault them because it's the same way I get mad at Disney. It's the same way I'm like, yeah, you know what?
Nintendo.
If I didn't like the product that much, I would understand it. But I don't know. It's
that is completely fair.
It's all varied. But
yeah, true.
I forgot how we got to this. I had something I was gonna ask.
We'll talk about.
I forgot, it was something Mario.
I've gotten us so off track.
You know what?
I've gotten us so off track.
You know what? It's better to get off track than dead silence. Oh my lord.
God, I swear to God, if you die on this first world,
it's not. It's not a good track record for my gamer persona, for my gamer career.
Of course, you need to be amazing at this game, otherwise you can't record it.
What's the ninja quote? It's get good, sweaty. No, what did he say? He said
something.
Ninja said so many beautiful things that it's hard to keep track of. Something about why.
Fair. I also just don't care for Ninja Sub, but I remember him saying something completely stupid. It was about raging at games, wasn't it? Something about how
if you're
not a true gamer if you don't rage at a game, or something about
no, there was something about. I forget. He's had so many beautiful quotes, and this is why I really should have bought the Ninja book. A friend of ours bought the Ninja book.
Oh, that's right.
And I was begging him to read some of it to me, but he hasn't done it, and I know it just.
Oh my god.
On his table, and I'm like, I need that gamer knowledge, man.
It sits there menacingly.
And it's not even a phase of Ninja. Ninja just regularly says things recently, the wife thing, the funniest shit I've ever read.
Indulge me. I don't think I've heard about this wife thing.
So one day this year, a month or so ago, you know how leagues had a bit of a boom in the culture.
Oh yeah.
Not that it ever fell off, but there was just a bit of a league boom of recently. Ninja tweeted.
Yeah.
Hang on, I'm gonna find it so I can read it verbatim. Because I don't not.
Oh, that would be great.
I can't do Ninja the injustice like that. His words are too specific and too perfect to be misconstrued like that. While I'm finding this, tell me, are you on Team Hub World or Team World Map?
Okay, listen, I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea what you just asked me. What do you mean?
Wow, damn. I thought it was, alright, yeah, well, this is, Super Mario Galaxy has this hub world, much like Mario 64, much like Delfino Plaza, where you explore different areas.
Oh, that's what you mean.
As opposed to Mario Galaxy 2 and 2D Mario games where you have a world map and you go from level to level.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. I realize what you mean now. I had never heard those explained in that sort of terminology before, so I was so thrown off. But I definitely prefer the way that Mario Galaxy 1 went about it rather than Mario Galaxy 2. Don't get me wrong, I like how they reinvented it for the second game, but it felt super linear, just say Super Mario Brothers, which is very a very linear set path throughout the game. You got to go through this levels and you got to meet that prerequisite to advance to the next one. Whereas with this one, you don't necessarily have to start with a particular galaxy, and you can always go back to them to get more stars in different levels. Which I know you can still do the same with Mario 2. Mario Galaxy 2. Yeah. I need to add the Galaxy because there's more than one goddamn Mario game.
I don't think anyone thinks you're talking about the lost levels. I don't think they think you're talking about Japanese Mario Brothers 2.
Oh no. Nah. But yeah, I prefer the way they went about it, and not to mention Rosalina's observatory is just really pretty and nice and just really nicely laid out. And it feels like a little mini level in itself. And I just love Rosalina as a character. I think she's great. And this was her first appearance in a Mario game.
She's so calming.
And it's a great appearance at that. She's beautiful. All right. Beautiful lady.
And speaking of beautiful ladies, to close this out, I have the Ninja tweet.
Oh, yes.
Quote, I am in the middle of carrying a League of Legends game, about to close it out, and my braless wife brings me a sandwich, open brackets, not asked for, close brackets, with chips as I get a double kill bot lane. Space. So how's your day going? And then this gif. Boop.
Oh my god.
That tweet's been dismantled enough, but goddamn, is that just a cacophony of images.
It really is, and I hate to say this, but like Ninja really doesn't strike me as the type of guy to have a wife. That's just me.
Ninja,
so I highly doubt
Ninja the wifeless gamer. It's true. He can't be a full Sigma male if he's locked down.
Exactly. I just can never see that happening in my life. I'm sorry, but that man does not radiate. He has any sex energy whatsoever.
Well, that man is married. Yeah, that's and I can't blame you for that, because in the tweet he points out the fact that his wife is not wearing a bra like it's a sexy thing.
Exactly.
When if you've ever had a partner, or if you are a woman, you know that is not. That is not the sole purpose of a bra.
It's really not. It's really not.
Oh, damn. On the next episode of the show, I'm gonna go get a sandwich I didn't ask for.